and I am a registered guidance counselor. I am 44 years old. I finished AB Philosophy in college sa Adamson University, and natapos ko rin yung Master of Arts in Education kung major in Guidance and Counseling sa University of Makati. And based on my experiences, ito yung mga common effects sa mga estudyante. Like nung nasa Camp Crame High School in Quezon City, we experienced yung sunod-sunod na ulan for 5 days. At ito yung mga na-observe ko na common sa mga estudyante. Feeling of fear. Kasi since bata pa lang sila, pag umuulan na iniisip nila na, well, nandun na rin yung may pasok or walang pasok. Then, mood swings. Sometimes mabilis yung pagbabago ng mood nila. I think that's one of the effects of the disaster. And yung tinatawag na intense feelings. Then isama na rin natin yung irritable sila. Irritable. I conducted a study when I was in Camp Crame High School at lumabas to. Siguro kasama na din yung the fear of the unknown. That sometimes we don't know what's gonna happen next. Ito madalas na ginagawa ko when I do even in counseling or in psychological first aid. Pinapa-deep breathing ko yung mga bata. Yung square breathing technique. Yung breathe in, then pause for a few seconds, then breathe out, then pause for a few seconds, then breathe in again. Okay? Nakaka-relax yun sa kanila. Then another thing, may pinapagawa ko sa kanilang client behavioral plan. Ang step 1 doon ay yung warning signs, yung mga triggers. Dapat aware sila sa mga triggers nila. Then, pag aware na sila sa mga triggers nila, ang step 2 naman doon ay yung mga coping strategies natin, like relaxation techniques. Kasama na doon yung physical activity, and of course, yung deep breathing. Then, another thing na ina-advise ko sa kanila is yung social contacts. When we say social contacts, I am referring to person at saka place. Kasi, for example, if yung isang bata ay napapansin ko na depressed or may anxiety, I encourage him to talk with other people para ma-release yung tension niya. Then, pinapagawa ko rin sila ng motivator self-care plan. Pinagsabay ko yung client safety behavioral plan, then motivator self-care plan. Okay? Nakasama na dito yung physical activity, fun activities, of course yung eating right sa mga bata pa sila. Then support from others, then relaxation. This is a good practice that we have had for several months already. Pag may mga estudyante na refer sa akin, nagkakandak ako ng psychological test. Gumagamit ako ng, ito, pakita ko sa inyo, minikid. Okay, oo. And then, mayroon din ako generalized anxiety disorder, 7. Then the other one is, if I would like to measure, pag napansin ko na, parang may depression yung bata. Seems like may depression siya. Nag-administer ako ng PHQ. We also do have a follow-up service. Pag nakausap namin siya, na-refer ko na sa psychiatrist, kinakausap ko yung mother na pag may result na, bigyan ako ng copy. Let's say, for example, may picture dyan na nag-trigger sa kanya. Pag nakita niya, nagkakaroon ng flashback. Palitan natin, tanggalin natin yung picture. Itong mga gamit natin nandito, nag-trigger sa kanya, palitan natin. Just be tough. When things get tough, nag-deep breathing ako. Kumalma ko lang ako. Kasi minsan, pag nag-react tayo agad, we may not be in the best position to respond to that situation properly. Kakalma muna ako, tapos nag-iisip ako. Pinag-iisipan ko yung pros and cons. Then after that one, sasalain ko na, this is the best way to answer to that given situation. Ito yung gagawin ko.